pain au chocolat, a classic French breakfast pastry. Pain au chocolat, also known as a chocolate croissant, is a delightful French pastry that's perfect for breakfast or a special treat with your morning coffee. This pastry is made with buttery, flaky layers of puff pastry wrapped around rich, dark chocolate, creating a luxurious and indulgent experience with every bite. While traditionally enjoyed in France, pain au chocolat has become a favorite worldwide, loved for its simple yet decadent flavor. A little story. The origins of pain au chocolat can be traced back to the early 19th century in Vienna, Austria, where the croissant was born. When the recipe made its way to France, the French added their own twist, incorporating chocolate into the pastry, and pain au chocolat was born. Over the years, this pastry has become a quintessential part of French culture, often enjoyed as part of a leisurely breakfast or as a sweet afternoon snack. In France, it's common to see people stopping by their local bakery in the morning to pick up a fresh pain au chocolat, enjoying it with a café au lait as they start their day. The perfect pairing. Pain au chocolat pairs beautifully with a hot cup of coffee or espresso. The bitter notes of the coffee complement the rich, buttery pastry and the sweetness of the chocolate. For a more indulgent experience, try pairing it with a glass of cold milk or a cup of hot chocolate. If you prefer tea, a delicate black tea or an herbal blend with hints of vanilla or citrus works wonderfully. Ingredients. For the pain au chocolat: 1 sheet puff pastry, store-bought, thawed. 4 to 6 bars of dark chocolate or chocolate sticks designed for baking. 1 egg for egg wash. 1 tablespoon water. Optional, powdered sugar for dusting. Step-by-step instructions. Step 1. Prepare the puff pastry. Thaw the pastry. If using frozen puff pastry, let it thaw according to the package instructions. This usually takes about 30 minutes at room temperature. Roll out the pastry. On a lightly floured surface, gently roll out the puff pastry sheet to smooth any creases. The pastry should be about 1/8 inch thick. Cut the pastry into rectangles, approximately 4 by 6 inches each. Step 2. Add the chocolate. Place the chocolate. Place a bar of chocolate or 2 chocolate sticks at one end of each pastry rectangle. Roll the pastry. Starting at the chocolate end, roll the pastry tightly around the chocolate, tucking in the sides slightly as you go. Place the rolled pastries seam side down on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Step 3. Prepare the egg wash. Mix the egg wash. In a small bowl, beat the egg with 1 tablespoon of water until well combined. Brush the pastries. Brush the top of each pastry with the egg wash, which will give the pain au chocolat a beautiful golden color when baked. Step 4. Bake the pain au chocolat. Preheat the oven. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit, 200 degrees Celsius. Bake. Bake the pastries in the preheated oven for 15 to 20 minutes, or until they are puffed and golden brown. Cool slightly. Remove the pastries from the oven and let them cool on a wire rack for a few minutes. They are best served warm, but can also be enjoyed at room temperature. Step 5. Serve. Serve warm. Serve the pain au chocolat warm, dusted with powdered sugar if desired. Enjoy them with a cup of coffee, tea, or hot chocolate for a perfect breakfast or snack. Serving tips. Make it a meal. For a complete breakfast, serve pain au chocolat with fresh fruit, yogurt, and a glass of orange juice. Brunch option. These pastries are also a great addition to a brunch spread, paired with fresh croissants, cheese, and jam. Store leftovers. Store any leftovers in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 2 days. To reheat, simply warm them in a low oven for a few minutes. Nutritional information for serving. Nutrient amount per serving. Calories 250 kilocalories. Protein 4g. Carbohydrates 28g. Dietary fiber 2g. Sugars 10g. Total fat 15g. Saturated fat 9g. Sodium 200 milligrams. Calcium 2% DV. Iron 8% DV. Shortcuts and tips. Use pre-made pastry. For convenience, using store-bought puff pastry is a great time saver. Just make sure it's fully thawed before using. Different chocolate. Experiment with different types of chocolate, such as milk or white chocolate, to suit your taste. Freeze and bake. Pain au chocolat can be assembled and frozen before baking. When ready to serve, bake them straight from the freezer, adding a few extra minutes to the baking time. A decadent breakfast for any day. Pain au chocolat is a simple yet luxurious pastry that brings a touch of France to your breakfast table. Whether you're treating yourself to a leisurely morning or surprising your family with a special breakfast, these chocolate-filled pastries are sure to delight. With their flaky layers and rich chocolate center, they're a delicious way to start the day, and they're so easy to make that you'll find yourself reaching for this recipe time and time again.
Much for watching. To not miss any further recipe or cooking plan, hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you at the next yummy cooking idea.